So what's up, YouTubers? My name's Keith Billings, and today you guys were wanting to hear about my last sleep paralysis experience. I told you about that one on my YouTube channel a while ago. Well, just recently this year, within a couple, I think it was like 5 or 6 weeks ago, I just had another experience. I was frozen in my sleep. I couldn't move. My joints were all, stiff and shit. And so I had my second sleep paralysis experience, and this one was actually really sketchy. I'll let you know what it was about. I was sleeping in my bed, I couldn't move. All of a sudden, I look over to my right, and there's like this really, it's almost like furry, but kind of fluffy, like almost like a vampire demon, but like kind of chubby, kind of fluffy, like almost has fur on it. And it has a smile going all the way up its face. And so I try to bite it, I try to go at it, I couldn't move, I was like stuck, I tried to get out of my position I was in. And so I close my eyes, and it's still, like, I can still see it right in front, like right next to me. Even if I close my eyes, it'll still be there. So I look at it, and I close my eyes to try not look at it, and then it'll just appear even when I have my eyes closed. So that was my latest second sleep paralysis experience, yeah. Within the past, I'd say 3 to 4 years. That was my latest actual experience that I had. So yeah. And like I said, the last experience I had was even more horrifying. Like I said, it was a woman with like long fingers, and she had dark black hair going over her face, very shadowy, you couldn't see anything. And she was really skinny, and she was bent back, and she would flip herself different directions. And she would come out of a corner, like of an object that you can't see behind, just like lurk around the corner really slowly. And her fingers are like really long, and she was like flip the other direction. It's hard to explain. That was my first sleep paralysis experience that I had. And then she starts running around like extremely fast, like I mean really, really fucking fast. And I close my eyes, I open my eyes again, she's like sitting right on top of me, staring down at me, like, and her face was nothing but a blink of like shadow. And my room was like really dark and misty, almost. I gotta tell you about the other experience I had before this even happened. Before I had that sleep paralysis experience, me and my friend were sparring on my front porch over at my neighbor's house, and his name's Tony Basta, Pleasant Valley Road. And we were fighting each other, and I told him no face punches, only body punches only. So we're just doing body punches. It was fun. It was fun to start until he broke the rules. And he decided it would be okay to hit me in the temple repeatedly. My arms go to my side. I couldn't fight anymore. It's almost like your body's frozen kind of feeling. And so he was giving his best, like throwing as many the most hardest shots he could possibly do. I dropped, not even knowing what the fuck just happened. I almost hit the railing of the balcony. And at this point, I noticed there was like really demonic entities that were looking after me, trying to get me back on my feet again. Which I kind of like, Sweet. And every time I would go outside, I would get this feeling, like people are like, you're a warrior, dude, you survived, you stood your ground, you stand it back up again. I just felt like I had all these people around me, like, like bowing to me, like, dude, you're a hero, you got back up on your feet again, you didn't stay down on the ground for long. I felt like there was something going after him too, after he did that, because I already told him not to throw punches at me, only body shots. That's what I told him. And then a couple nights later, I got 3 knocks on my door, front door actually, over at the house I was staying at. It was when my mom went to work, and it was extremely fucking early outside, still dark as fuck outside. I heard 3 knocks at the front door. I went out to go look, and nobody was out there. So yeah. Those are my experiences within the last 4 years when it comes to entities and shit like that. The latest one, actually, I had, as you see, I had to move my poster downwards a little bit, and hook it back up better than it was before. because my picture randomly had fallen off my wall and my friends are here, and just dropped off my wall completely. It's been on there for like a year now. Somehow it just fell off and just don't know what happened, so I had to tack it back up again. And then I have this bear thing over here. It's like a bear model. And this thing randomly just flies forward somehow, I'm not sure how, and snaps my $100 fish, or $300 fish, like sculpture in half. Breaks the fucking tail right off of it. And my friends witnessed it. A whole bunch of my friends witnessed it. Thing just fell forward, and it's almost like force pulled it forward, and the whole fucking thing just it was just really fucked up. And yeah, it was a really nice fish, and I was wanting to put little dessert samples on it sometime for people, but now that that's fucked, what could I do? Because, the bear thing over there just, like I said, it was almost like a force, pulled it over, and just fell off the side of the countertop. Broke my really expensive, modeling glass thing I had, so, oh well. So those are my experiences within the last 4 years, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Cradle Rock Comedy Filters. Peace.